I was almost 300 pounds. I was in denial about that. It had been many years since I tried to step on a scale. I was in cross country, I was in track, I tried soccer out, volleyball. I was just a big athlete. We were outdoor people. And after high school, I stayed active. I stayed running. I helped student coach certain sports and wrestling, and I really enjoyed all that. And then I had my first child in 2010. And when I had her after that, it was just kind of one of those lazy moments where I started falling into bad habits, eating at the wrong time. I ended up gaining about 80 to 90 pounds in about a 2-year span. Just slowly started gaining weight, and it got, by the time I realized how heavy I was or how out of shape I was, it seemed like it happened in one day, but it was definitely about a 2 or 3 year process of gaining weight. One day I kind of woke up and realized I hadn't ran in years, and running used to be a daily thing for us. Either if it was running to school and running home, just for fun, running around the farm. So I think the biggest kind of slap in the face for me was one day I had my kids on their bike and I realized I couldn't run behind them to keep up with them. I was just kind of feeling left behind with everything. The moment I decided to make a change was the park. I just looked around and I saw just several parents actually playing with kids, and I would really only push my kids on the swing. And even then I would sometimes find myself making an excuse of, oh, just, go play on something else. I don't want to get up and push you. And I kept making excuses for myself. So I think that day, I just had to hit my breaking point. I tried to diet before, I tried to exercise before, because I literally thought I was going to have a heart attack or a stroke. I was just crying in the middle of the park. And I think that really made me realize that I wasn't the parent I wanted to be. And I just wanted to be out there playing with my kids. I think the game changer this time around was definitely meeting Crockett with Complete Nutrition.
When she came in the store, she didn't have a goal. She wanted to just feel better and have more energy.
So we used some supplements to help with energy, but that were non-heart stimulants, so I didn't feel my heart racing.
Usually I get people's goal by asking them how many pounds they want to lose, but she said it wasn't about the pounds, which I was impressed with.
I was scared of numbers, so I didn't want to get on a scale. I still don't get on a scale very often. So we made monument goals is what we called them.
She really just wanted to figure out like a workout plan and like where to start. So I told her to start just 1 push-up a day and 5 sit-ups.
After about a month, I went back and I said, I feel like I'm failing because I can't do a push-up. So we went down to 5 jumping jacks. I realized I couldn't do a jumping jack when I first started.
From there, she went from 1 push-up to opening her own gym and training other people.
Good job, girls. I had lost about 70 to 80 pounds, and I started to help people out of my home, family members and friends. I started to introduce them to not only Complete Nutrition, but to working out, to interval training. So I started my own gym in June. We do a lot of body weight work, and I believe in it because that's what I started with. Using your body weight against you really opens up people's eyes to see where they are, where they need to be.
Just trying to get her to do a push-up was something very challenging for her, so we worked at it. Now, I come into class and she'll go out and she'll just pop out 5 push-ups, so that's a very proud moment for me.
A lot of obese people come in here and they can't do a jumping jack like I couldn't, and they definitely can't do a push-up, or they're too scared to almost walk in here. It's so important to just have one person they feel believes in you, and they all come back to say that. I just felt like I had one person, and that's all I needed was just one person. That's what I've been lacking for so long. Then I know that person's on the right path and they're getting it because they see that someone cares about them.
The moment I'm most proud of was when she started coming in the store, perky, happy, just recommending people to come to Complete Nutrition because she was seeing results and her energy levels were always high.
I feel like I was always someone who supported other people. I was always supporting my fiance with wrestling or my kids in sports, and I did that so that people didn't pay attention to me. In 2014, I ran a 5K. I knew I could make the distance. I knew I was a runner. I knew it wasn't hard. But the biggest thing about it for me is that they were at the finish line instead of me being at the finish line waiting for them.
The kids made sure they were all cheering for her, and it was a very good moment because it was finally able to give back to her.
I'm a little over 100 pounds lost now. My biggest focus that I keep is my clothing size. When I started, I went to my favorite store, Maurice's, and I bought an outfit that I just liked. I didn't look at the numbers, I just held it up, I looked at it, and I felt like I just liked the size it was and I wanted to be that size. So it was a medium top and a size 8 pants. Last week, Thursday, I put those pants on for the first time. I didn't think they would fit, and they do. What I love most about Complete Nutrition is cocoa lean. But besides that, What I love most is that I have friends there. I'm very grateful that I took the time to give Crockett a chance to really enter my life and make an impact. I feel like I belong there, and I feel like I'm not judged when I go there.